correct me if I'm wrong.
Before we go on, if we're gonna do this recusal thing, I'm saying let's just have a full recusal because there's, I think our recused commissioners are sort of distracting because every comment that you've made, Des has made, I'm seeing things from our recused commissioners, and yeah, so I'm asking for that.
Okay, is there a television that they can watch this in a different room?
Yeah, room 360. I can go set it up where they can give it a try. There's a, what's the word? Remote control that's Velcroed on the back of the TV.
Okay, why don't we do that? Take a 5-minute break to set that up.
I have no idea what the legality of this is at this point. And this is precisely the slippery slope we've talked about.
The point that is raised is that from the recusal requirements are that the affected recused members are not supposed to be in the room where the discussion is taking place. But they are entitled to hear it. And I didn't think it was going to be an issue to have them be in the room, but if it's apparently distracting, then I think we should follow the technical rules and have the commissioners leave the room, but obviously be able to hear what's being said. Or alternatively, without being, if commissioners can refrain from the distracting activity, then, maybe we, again, I'm not trying to be, overly bureaucratic about this. I want the commissioners to feel comfortable in how they consider this matter, discuss it, and deliberate. And I'm hoping that can occur. But if there's a feeling that isn't going to occur with the commissioners in the room, then I think we should follow the technical rule and set them up elsewhere. Because that's the way, that is the way that it is typically done, as Amy has indicated, when the commission or when the council or the planning board meet, they in fact go into the room behind where the dais is. But the difficulty is that the commissioners or whoever's being recused can't hear what's going on out here. And I think, as a member of the public, they should be entitled to hear what the commission is hearing and discussing.
I didn't create this slope. You guys got to talk your way out of it. I don't have any executive authority to ask them to leave the room.
Okay, I think the point's been made by the city attorney. I would like to also be able to just move forward with the discussion. Commissioner Tilos, if it's okay with you, if we can ask that commissioners try and refrain from distracting behaviors, then hopefully we can move forward with the conversation. We try that?
That's why I like things sort of just set in stone, black and white. If we're going to do this recusal thing, let's do it fully. This halfway of doing it is just causing more distractions. And, and this, what we're discussing right now, I could just be the one to mess everything up and say, I abstain, and this goes nowhere because you only have 2 votes. This is how ridiculous it's getting. So let's just not have this discussion. Or let's do it how it should be done. This is embarrassing. It's getting to a point of being embarrassing now. It's a bad look for our whole commission.
All right, well, then why don't we set it up and the commissioners can go to room 360 and be able to see and listen to what is being said here.
Do you know how to set that up? Can you go take a look and just turn on the remote's on the back of the TV? Just a power button. Thank you. Sure. So, Mr. McDaniel's working on turning that on.